Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cardone. Welcome me to another PC Replay Baseball all franchise thing. It is a off day for the OTP Legends League, so no games. So we're doing all franchise from PC Replay. As of right now, as you see, Larry Walker yesterday, 5-hit day for the Rockies against the Astros. Ryan Klesko hits a home run that forced extra innings with the Marlins, and that's a big start. If you look at the American League standings, you see the teams above 500. There are three in the AL East, four in the Central, and three in the West. The Central is like heck. I don't know how. I don't know how Boston is 15.5 up on the Yankees. Oakland leads by 3.5 over Seattle and 5 over the Angels. But look at the Central. Minnesota, Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, all separated by one game each. Chicago does have the game in hand on Minnesota and Detroit, and Cleveland has two games in hand on those guys. The way the schedule goes, it's going to be all for one and one for all. In the NL East, Philly leads Atlanta and the Mets by 1.5 and 2.5. Those three teams are above 500. The Central's got three teams above 500, and the West has three teams above 500. Pittsburgh leads Cincy by 1.5. St. Louis by 3. San Fran leading the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks by 9 each. So that's just massively placed. So now we get to Wednesday, the 11th. Look at the schedule. Our first game of the day is in the National League. It is a battle between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Of course, the Giants have the advantage of the former New York Giants on their squad. You know, the Giants from 1901 1954 playing in New York, in Manhattan. And then no, 54. What am I thinking? 57. And then 1958, they moved to San Francisco. The Diamondbacks will have Dan Heron on the bump. San Fran will have their Amos Rusi. Anyway, the Diamondbacks, we will get their AI lineup, generate lineup. See Matt Williams, and Matt Williams is going to come in and play third base for the DBs. So it's going to be Hudson, Pollock, Lugo, Goldschmidt, Upton, Montero, Finley, Williams, Council. The Giants. We'll go with this lineup. It will be a surprise, but they are going to bench Willie Mays because they're like, well, it's the Diamondbacks. I think we'll be okay. Hopefully this works.
San Francisco, top of the first.
They're giving us a San Francisco field. No background about Oakland Park. Why? I don't know. Well, nevertheless, the Diamondbacks legends have, well, Amos Rusi, legendary pitcher from the 1890s, and the Giants organization will go on the bump. He's 16-6 with a 2.59 ERA, 118 strikeouts. Not a lot of walks, but you know, it was when pitchers had to go like almost every day. Orlando Hudson, former Blue Jays iconic second baseman for the Diamondbacks. This is his 2007 current. He's the first Diamondback up. And a deep fly ball, but Bonds makes it before it hits those.
One out, base is empty.
Above the left field wall. AJ Pollock, 2014. In center field. And strike
3. 2 outs, base is empty.
Lugo. The 2000 version of him should be the 2001 version because he was much better. And he wins. 2 strikeouts.
An easy inning to score. 1-2-3. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first. Dan Heron, 8-11 for 5.16 ERA. A lot of strikeouts, not a lot of walks, but run support just eludes him. This is the 2009 version. Bobby Bonds was playing center field and not Willie Mays. From the 70s, 1972, 34 home runs, 48 strikeouts. Sachin, goodbye. Strike 3.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Frankie Frisch, third baseman. Most known for his time with the Cardinals in the 30s, but he was a Giants icon first. And he grounds out. Heron flips it to goalie. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes the other B Bonds, Barry Bonds. This is his 2002 card. I think he didn't want this 2001 card because of all the steroids and all that. Okay, let's see what he does. Well, Heron says screw you, buddy. You're not getting home run off me. And plunks him.
2 outs, men on first.
Here comes Stretch McCovey, first baseman, 1969 card, 40 home runs, one of the best seasons in his career. Bonds is a C. What will it be? It'll be a 1-6, a stolen base plus a possible error. So he's got his stolen base. The question is, does Montero make an error? The answer is no. It had to be higher than 22.
2 outs, men on second.
So it's just a steal. No big deal. And it was no big deal because strike 3, you're gone. McCovey's gone.
No runs,
Aaron
no
does his
hits, and 1 left on. Top of the second.
On to the second. Goldie Wang is coming to the plate. 2016, call America's first baseman. And he hits a single off the middle because he wants to mingle.
No outs, men on first.
Here's Upton, 2010 version. Goldie might steal. The star means he might steal. But he'll hold.
No outs, men on first.
43 before they had a chance. Upton. Session, goodbye.
1 out, men on first.
Here comes Mickey Montero. Your catcher, 2011 version. And he goes down the looking.
2 outs, men on first.
Here's Steve Finley battling the Mendoza line, but he's still effective. This is a 2000 version. What if in 2001? Your fly ball, Ott makes the catch.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second for Mel Ott. Great player for the New York Giants organization. This is his 1937 firm. Should be like something in the 40s. Moving toward the right. Upton will snag it and prevent it from dropping into right field for a single.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Bill Terry, great hitter, legendary first baseman for the Giants. Should be this 1930 card, I think. That's just me. Terry will go single.
1 out, men on first.
Jeff Kent, 2001. This was his second season since signing with the Giants in free agency. As you know, he was a Blue Jay, then a Met, now a Giant. And he flies to pull that 2 down. Yeah, 2000 was
2 outs, men on first.
Anyway, Buster Posey, the catcher, 2013. You know, the man of the 2010s for the Giants. And a leaping grab by Council.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the third.
Alright, bottom of the Arizona lineup, Matt Williams will lead us. Ground ball, Lucy flips it to McCovey, 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Craig Counsell, the shortstop, 2005 version. Called out to second base. He always found his way to score the winning run. 97 for the Marlins and 2001 for the Yankees.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes Hudson. And he pops up fresh mix. Easy play.
An easy inning to score.
Easy,
1,
easy,
2,
lemon
3.
squeezy.
Bottom of the third.
On third, the Giants, their bottom of the order. George Davis, 1890s player. And he flies to center. Once this inning is over, then we go to the seventh.
1 out, base is empty.
Bonds, possible walk. Possible walk. Well, exceptional control. It has to be higher than a 1. Oh, of course.
1 out, men on first.
Exceptional control. Yeah, right. Bobby, will he steal? It is a 3-6, a stolen base. Just a stolen base. No magic, no errors, no...
1 out, men on second.
Reflect moments. Fresh. Line out the second. Bonds will hold.
2 outs, men on second.
See if Sun can help father out. But he does, and Aaron whiffs him. Beautiful.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Top of the fourth.
Alright, and on to the 7th. That's the rule. Matt Williams comes to the plate. 2-1 Giants. And he'll take a look. I wonder how long they'll leave Amos in the name for.
No outs, men on first.
Says he can keep going. We'll see. Council. Popped up. Fresh makes the grab. 1 out.
1 out, men on first.
Hudson. Deep fly, but Bonds makes the catch. That's the second deep fly.
2 outs, men on first.
Thinking he's got a home run, but he doesn't. Pull it. A drive to right field. Odds at 3, so if it's higher than a 3, then it's extra bases. It's a 4, it's a double. Is it a triple? No, it's a double. It was a 5 or 6. That was an RBI.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Now Lugo comes to the plate. Now they'll go to the conference on the mound. I don't know what you do if you're the Giants. Do you take Rusey out, or do you let him get to Lugo? Lugo hasn't done much. Rusey says, well, 1890s, you pitch till your fingers bleed. It doesn't work. Single up the middle. 1 scores, 2 scores. Lugo makes it 3-2, and now you get
2 outs, men on
Angels
first.
for telling his guy, I'm fine. Really, I am. Another 1890 star, Tim Keith, who's going to come to the mound. This is his first inning. And he strikes out Birchmans.
2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
And we don't want to take me out of the ballgame. Ground ball is short by Posey. Counsel to Foley.
1 out, bases empty.
Now the question on my mind is, how long do you leave Dave Heron? Ground ball to third. That's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
On. That is the 7. That's going to be the end of Heron.
2 outs, man on second.
Frisch. Well, Frisch has not done much today. So, Aaron, what do you do? 3-2. The Giants have their best guys up. Frisch is up. Well, Frisch is over 3. Oh, we got points. Aaron let go of a bad pitch, and now
2 outs, men on first and
now
second.
you get rid of. You're in the 7th. You're not allowed to do the intentional walk rule. So Bonds is up, and J.J. Putz is going to come in. They got some good relievers, so Putz is going to come in. And he gives up a single to Bonds. Bonds 2-3. Barry Bonds with a single and
2 outs, men on second and third.
Second and third for Stretch. That's the different walk. The Stretch gets it odd.
2 outs, bases
I
loaded.
don't know. That's a decent hitter. To Hudson. Close by first. It's a 2. He's out. Hudson gets him out.
1 run,
We're tied.
2 hits, and 3 left on.
The bases are left loaded.
Top of the 8th.
On to the 8th. Got Upton, Montero, and Finley against Keith. Hit to Davis, who flips it to first. So, old-timey baseball.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Montero. He's played baseball. His season of baseball is 124 years.
2 outs, bases empty.
Can you imagine? Here's Finley.
Ball 4.
He walks. Trail walk, I wouldn't be too concerned.
2 outs, men on first.
As long as you get to Williams. Deep fly, but Bonds makes the catch and prevents the Diamondbacks from scoring.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Tie game at 3, and now here's Bill Terry against Putz. Rare play. Are we going to see a rare play? It has to be odd. It's even, so it's a 4. So a 5 or 6 will retire Terry. Anything else, he's fucked. As it Putz.
No outs, men on first.
Literally, there's Kent. Is this another rare play? This is a rare play. No, this is a try to run out the collect. Jeez. A 3. It has to be higher than 3. It's a 3. He tries to retire the batter, and he's going to make that single. Second, and that's close to get to Davis.
No outs, men on first and
Posey's
second.
a 50-50. No, they're not taking the. No, they can't take the chance.
Ball 4.
They know Buster Posey can come up clutch, and Putz knows this can't.
No outs, bases loaded.
Yeah, Putz
They
knows this
brought the
first
infield in.
can't. So they're going to intentionally walk, and it's going to be Valverde who's going to come in to try to stop it. 15 saves. He's got to stop this.
Track 3.
You got him. You got Davis. That's a big strikeout there.
1
Bases
out,
are loaded
bases
for
loaded. They brought the
Bobby
infield
Bonds.
in.
We have been a good move. 2 hits today. Hits it to Goldschmidt. Off his The Bobby Bonds does rectify the decision to put him in
One
center,
out.
not Willie.
Men on first and second.
5-3. Valverde is fuming. Now you got Frankie Fresh. And they are going to take him out. Yeah, they're going to take Fresh out. And it's going to be Buck Ewing. Well, there is Matt Williams for the Giants. That means the Diamondbacks going to have to replace their Matt Williams. But they said no. They're going to go with Buck Ewing, start of the 1880s.
Track 3, you're
Buck
out.
Ewing in the 19th and a half century.
2 outs. Men on first and second.
Second for Barry Bonds. You can't walk Bonds because you'll have Stretch to deal with. They're going to take their chances.
Track 3,
Big
you're
strikeout by
out.
Valverde, but 2 runs by Bobby Bonds.
2
It
runs,
wasn't Barry
3
who was
hits,
the
and
oh,
2
it's
left
Bobby
on.
today. 2 RBIs, 5-3.
Top of the ninth.
And that's going to be the end of Keefe. They are going to the pen, and Rod Beck is going to be your closer. He's got 6 saves, but they don't have anyone else. Third base will now go to Buck Ewing, who can play third base, and Matt Williams doesn't even change sides. Although Matt Williams just batted. So they got Craig Counsell. Like, they're going to give Craig Counsell a chance. Stephen Drew is going to come in to face Rod Beck. And Nen's got going to Drew with an infield single. That was
No outs. Men on first.
Here's O-Dog. But before that, there's a base action. On 3-3, a wild pitch. It is a wild pitch, Drew to second. Now they could walk Hudson to get to Pollock.
No outs. Men on second.
Hudson's 0 for 4. Good luck back. And they're not taking their chances. No, they won't take their chances. Jay Bell has been called to the pinch hit.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
And a bunt. Buster sees this and has trouble fielding the bunt. It is an error. A terrible mistake. Now he's on third. Now
No outs. Men on first and third.
You're gonna let
The first
AJ
baseman is playing
You're
in.
gonna walk Pollock? You can't walk AJ. He's 3 for 4, but it's AJ Pollock. They're gonna let him hit. And base hit. Makes it 5-4. Bell's run is the big one.
That's his 4th hit today.
AJ Pollock with 4 hits. I didn't think he was
No
that
outs. Men on first and second.
good. Trouble
The
is,
first
you
baseman
walk
is playing
Lugo,
in.
You gotta face Goldie with the bases loaded. So right back. So they're gonna leave
He's
it
going to
as
lay
is.
down a bunt.
Lugo's gonna bunt. He's a power hitter. Beck sees this and gets the guy at first. So it's second and third with 1 out. Goldie can't. What do you do?
1 out. Men on second and third. They've brought the infield in.
They're singling 4 wide ones to Goldie.
Take your base.
Bases are now loaded. It is a force play at area to free base.
1 out.
And Justin Upton
Bases loaded.
is up to the bump.
They've brought the infield in.
And Upton's gonna bunt. Hit. If he can lift one. Well, if he can lift one, then
1
it's
out.
a sac fly.
Bases loaded.
Tie.
They've brought the infield in.
Upton smacks it to center. Bobby will not make the play. Drops in front of him. 1 scores. Pollock scores. That's a 2 RBI single for Upton. And there goes the save for Beck.
1 out. Men on first and third. They've brought the infield in.
You don't walk Montero. And they're going to make a move. So it's going to be Mad Bum is going to come in to pitch for the Giants now. He's only played 1 inning. I can't believe it. 2015 Mad Bum. Montero is gone. They're going to try a new catcher. And it's going to be Mark Reynolds. Wait, there's a runner on third, right? Yeah, there's a runner on third. So Mark Reynolds is going to come in to pinch hit.
Track 3,
And
you're
it rips. Now, I think that if it was on fourth and second,
2
they
outs.
would've
Men on
given
first and
Miller-
third.
They told Miller, "Oh, there's a guy on third. We need a sac fly." Steve Finley has done nothing. Yeah, Finley has done nothing. Damian Miller is going to come up and definitely will be the catcher for the save. Lead up with the left field corner. 1 will score. Will Upton score? You bet. Damian Miller coming out of freaking nowhere. It's now an 8-5 game.
2 outs. Men on second.
So what a job by Damian Miller to get 2 areas. It's now 5 in the ninth. It's 8-5. Matt Bum is fuming. How do you do that? Now, do you walk Williams to get to Drew? Well, Matt Williams is... Something might use him. They're gonna go with David Peralta to hit. And he strikes out. But 5 for the Diamondbacks in the ninth to make it 8-5.
5 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Bottom of the ninth.
So it's 8-5. It is a save situation, so the only main closer is Byung Kim. He's got 17 saves. Third base goes to Mark Reynolds. Shortstop to Stephen Drew. Second base to Jay Bell. And behind the plate, well, Miller's the catcher. Oh, they screwed up. Damian became the DH. Jake Lamb says he'll catch. So the bases are loaded. Kim is now the closer. McCovey, Ott, and Terry up. Throws. And a line out to Lugo. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
A lot.
Ball 4.
1 out, man on first.
We'll let Bill Terry hit.
Track 3.
And he whiffs. Strike 3. So Kim's 1 out away from
2 outs, man on
Arizona getting
first.
their safe situation. Jeff Kent is up at the plate. And singles to center. Pollock's a 5. So we're 5 to third. So third against first and third. Jeff Kent's got a double. Buck Posey to get to Davis. I think he will. Yep, they are going to
2
walk
outs, men on
Posey
second
to get
and
to
third.
Davis and expect a pinch hitter.
Ball 4.
Good job. So they're going to walk Posey to get to Davis.
2 outs, bases loaded.
George Davis is coming to the plate, and Willie Mays, say hey, you know he was going to come in. It was him or Cepeda, but they're going to go with Willie Mays. Watch, it's a home run. No freaking way!
He now has 4 RBIs today. San Francisco wins a close one. From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
Nostrad freaking Cutmas! I called it! You knew you knew Say Hey was gonna come in, and how about that? A grand slam, la 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 la, boom! Game, set, match. Giants victory time. How about that? He comes in the game, gets one at bat, gets a grand slam when Bobby Bonds actually was a serviceable guy. Maybe it was the smart move to put Bobby and not Mays. But it was like Arizona was like, we'll rest him. Well, they didn't need the rest. Willie Mays does his job. Mad Bum does get the win, and Byung Kim loses. And both teams lose a massive 9th inning save. Holy Saint Laurent. 9 runs in the 9th inning. 9 of the 17 runs came in the 9th. How about that? As the great Mal Allen said. McCovey did go debuff Heron, but Willie Mays comes in off the bench and decides, well, the Giants are like, well, they're going to intentionally walk Posey to get to Davis. We'll pull him back and we'll put Say Hey in because you got to give him an at bat. I was expecting a big job by Byung Kim, but he did that. And I think that Dwayne Kuiper would have definitely called this. It is high. It is deep. It is out of here. It was out of here. 9-8. Heroin 6 2/3. Putz gets a blown save for Valverde. And then they went with Byung Kim, but he blew the save and lost the game. Rusi 6 2/3. Keefe came in. Beck came in for the save because Nen was tired. He blows the save. Mad Bum actually strikes out 2 guys, and like the runs went off Beck. But Mad Bum did his job. And unreal. I can't believe it. In 4 hours, like they intentionally walked Posey to get to George Davis, but they forgot that Willie Mays could pinch hit. And Bobby Bonds went 3 for 4. Second game of this game, Arizona won the first one. Should have won the first one, but they couldn't do the second one, so they couldn't do the job. And, Rob Nana, he should not have pitched that game. Gaylord Perry was the loser, but yeah. So unreal, 9-8. Actually, no, hold on. Let's go to the play-by-play. Top of the ninth, Rod Beck comes in to pitch. Drew decides to come in to bounce for counsel. Buck Ewing goes to third. Drew singles. Hudson gets to second on a wild pitch. Jay Bell then comes into the game for Hudson to pinch hit. He bunts, and Posey fumbles the ball and gets Drew to third, Bell to first. Then Pollock singles to score Drew to tie the game. It was 5-3. No, 5-4. Bell to second. Lugo bunted a sacrifice hit. Bell to third. Pollock to second. They intentionally walk Goldschmidt to get to Upton, who decides to hit a 2-run single. Madbum comes in for Beck. Reynolds comes in for Montero, strikes out, and then Damian Miller comes in for Finley and hits a 2 RBI double that should have won the game. Goldschmidt and Upton. Peralta would bat for Matt Williams and strike out. And the Giants would have Byung Kim to face Byung Kim. Lamb at catcher. Reynolds at third, Drew shortstop, Bell at second. Well, they screwed up because Montero was in the DH spot. I mean, Miller was in the DH spot. If he wasn't, they definitely would have made a catcher. Anyway, McCovey lined out, walked, Terry struck out. So it's like business as usual. Then Jeff Kent decides to double Ott to third. They intentionally walked Posey and then George Davis, but then they forgot that Willie Mays was on the bench, and he ripped a 2-1 pitch into the center field screen, and the Giants win 9-8. What a way to start this double dip. And we are playing 2. Texas will play Seattle next. Okay, so Texas, this is their lineup. And they are going to keep A-Rod. No, A-Rod would play for double teams, right? Yeah, A-Rod's playing for 2. So Palmeiro, they're going to give Palmeiro the DH spot. They need Rafi Palmeiro out there. Seattle, I wonder if they would have used A-Rod. Yeah, A-Rod was their shortstop. Ibanez. Okay. Seattle's pretty much got their guys. Texas is way up there.
We Play Radio is live from Seattle. Top of the first.
It's at T-Mobile Park. I think the ballpark's got their pitchers. It should have its own park. Like Safeco, but it should be the same pitcher for T-Mobile. But nevertheless, okay, Texas, Seattle playing. A-Rod isn't playing for Texas. He's playing for Seattle. He's like, I got to play for a better team. All right, so Jamie Moyer, 9-7, the old Mariner, as they call him, 102 strikeouts, 31 walks, a 3.79 ERA rate. The 1998 card should be 2001. But anyway, Ian Kinsler, 2010. Ian Kinsler. And he will take a walk, possible walk. Has to be higher than a 1.
Ball 4.
It is. You knew it. So Moyer walks to second baseman Kinsler.
No outs, men on first.
And the shortstop, Toby Hara. From Harris Casino, 1976 version. He hits it to Cano, and he gets him at first. Kinsler sneaks to second base. Well, you got to get it out somehow.
1 out, man on second.
Here's Rafi Palmeiro, who's made to be DH for A-Rod. 92 version of blue. Ball towards the gap. Ichiro is playing perfectly, plunks out his glove. Kinsler will move to third, but Palmeiro is robbed.
2 outs, man on third.
Here's Adrian Beltre. 2013 version of him. And he singles because he wants to mingle and give the Rangers a run now.
2 outs, man on first.
Here comes Josh Hamilton, center fielder. Not really doing that well, even though he's got all the power in the world. 2011 version. Hits to Seager, and close play. Piece of candy. And a 6 chance to survive. He doesn't.
1 run,
Texas does score
1
a
hit,
run.
and 1 left on.
Doing their part.
Bottom of the first.
On to the bottom of the first. Charlie Hood, the knuckler, 5-14 for Texas this year. 5.53 ERA. The 84 version when he won 16 games. Ichiro, 2004 version when he had all those hits.
Track 3.
But he strikes out. The knuckler gets the Japanese.
1 out,
superstar.
base is empty.
A-Rod now playing shortstop for the The 99 curve. The shortstop, A-Rod.
Track 3, you're
Ooh,
out.
yes. Well, maybe he should play
2
for
outs,
Texas.
base is empty.
Here comes Griff. 97 version, 50 home runs. Off the center field screen. Oh my! He knew
2
that
outs,
was
base is
coming.
empty.
The Griff with a tater tot. 1-1. Here comes Edgar, Mr. DH as we call him. 96 version of him.
Track 3,
He
you're
strikes out.
out.
Plus strikes out 3 guys, but gives up a home run to Griff.
1 run, 1 hit,
1-1, 3-1.
and none left on.
Perfect numbers. Well, Texas has 1 run, 1 hit. Seattle's 1 run, 1 hit through
Top
1
of the
inning.
second.
1-1-1, 1-1-1. It's like one Pablo Montoya winning the F1 thing and all those 1 puns. Here's Teixeira, the first baseman. 2005 version. He's battling the Mendoza line, but that does not count towards
No outs, man on
out
first.
from underneath the Mendoza line. That's a hit by pitch. Ruben Sierra needs to come through. 1990 version of him. He's battling under the Mendoza line.
Track 3,
And
you're
good
out.
strike.
1 out, man on first.
Rusty Greer, left fielder, 97. Famous for saving Kenny Rogers' perfect game with that sliding play in the 9th inning of that game. Great play. Is it odd? No, it's even. He's at 3, so he needs a 4 or higher. Well, it's a 4. Retire a runner from first, they get him. So they get the lead runner. Sometimes that's just as good as a
2
double
outs,
play.
man on first.
Here comes Sundberg, who's catching. He should really be the catcher for the Royals, but, you know, a lot of these guys get multiple teams. In OTP, you wouldn't. You get 1. Seager to first.
No runs,
Alto.
no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the second.
1-1 tie, and now Alvin Davis, the first baseman of the 80s for the Mariners.
Track 3,
He
you're
strikes out, so that's 4 for Huh.
1 out, base is empty.
Robbie Cano at second base, 2015.
Track 3, you're
Sa
out.
Sheen, number 5.
2 outs, base is empty.
There's Seager, third baseman. Hits it to Kinsler, close by first. And he's out, and the first out, not
An easy inning to score. 1, 2,
easy,
3.
easy, easy. First out by Hub without a K attached.
Top of the third.
Top of the third. Texas has third top of the order, but Seattle has third bottom third. So we will play through Texas's run order. Kinsler deep fly, but Ibanez says no sir.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Hera.
Ball 4.
Ball 4 does not help his batting average.
1 out,
Doesn't
man on
go up.
first.
It doesn't go down either. There's Rafi. Hera says, I got happy feet. No happy feet
1
on my
out, man on
property,
first.
he says. Rafi
Track 3,
will
you're
go.
out.
2 outs, man on first.
Beltray. He also played for the Mariners in this note. In a single, because he wants to mingle, Hera will, and
2 outs, men on first and second.
first and second for Hamilton. Who deep? How is that?
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the third.
Seattle. Well, you got Raul Ibanez starting in left field. So it's my version of him, and he will hit it right to Beltray. 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Dan Wilson, who's battling the Mendoza line. And he lines out the first base. So, screamers
2 outs,
to
base is
third,
empty.
And a screamer to first. Maybe a screamer to second. Ichiro. Base hit. That's
2 outs, men on first.
Does he have happy feet? I think he's got a chance to have happy feet. Nope. Added be a
2
5 or
outs, men
6
on
the
first.
red die. A-Rod
Track 3,
will
you're
strike
out.
outs for the second time.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
Of course, since we've got
Top of
everyone
the
through
fourth.
one part of their lineup, we're going to go to the 7th. Nelson on the bump, 4-2 Texas.
Track 3,
And
you're
with
out.
Beltray.
1 out, base is empty.
Comes Hamilton. Looper towards the gap. Ichiro's got the ball. Come on. You knew that was gonna happen. You just knew.
2 outs, bases empty.
You just knew. Here's Teixeira.
Track 3.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoosh.
Bottom of the 7th.
Will's got 6 strikeouts. He's only got 6
Track
strikeouts.
3.
Oh, make it 7. He got Davis. Wow, he had 5 strikeouts in the first 2
1
innings.
out, bases empty.
He's running out of gas. Cano. He doesn't hit.
1 out, man on first.
But no hit to Seager.
Ball 4.
That's it. With anything,
1 out,
Tesla walk.
men on first and second.
Now you got Bodias. Now. He's like, I'll be okay. I don't think it's good. Get him out of there right now.
1 out, men on first and third. They've brought the infield in.
Anyway, 4-3. Dan Wilson comes to the plate. Runner on third, 1 out. But Hood is struggling. Yeah, you're at 5-14. You can't take chances. So Jeff Russell is going to come in to pitch. He's got 5 saves. Nope. It's a helter single. So Dan Wilson
1
gets
out.
an RBI single
Men
to
on
tie
first
the
and
game
second.
at 4, and now he runs each.
Track 3.
Joshing, goodbye.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Here's A-Rod.
Track 3.
He strikes out. So Russell does his job, and A-Rod for the 3rd time wins.
2 runs, 3 hits,
But they
and 2 left
tie
on.
the game at
Top of the 8th.
4. Under the 8th, Jeff Nelson will throw to Ruben.
Track
Who
3.
will win?
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Greer. It's it to Davis, who might let it trickle. 50-50 chance. It's a single. That's going to be the end of Nelson's day.
1 out, man on first. The
I know Jim
defense is
Sundberg's
playing in
come
at the corners.
Well, Sundberg hasn't ever done it, but you're crushing it. Eric Hansen is coming in. At 4-4, they're going to give Hansen a chance to pitch. Bird play. Is it an odd number? It is. What do we have? We have a 3-3. Line right back to the mound. Possible double play. Hansen spears it. And gets the double play. Beautiful. And Greer is out
No
of
runs,
first.
1 hit,
Eric
and
Hansen,
none left on.
with a blink of the eye. Poof.
Bottom of the 8th.
Tie game at 4, and now here comes Griff. Went deep in the first inning. So Russell is in trouble.
No outs, man on
Edgar.
second.
Do you walk Edgar or do you get the Davis? No. They're gonna intentionally walk Edgar.
No outs, men on first and second.
You kind of figured they could get Davis. And they don't. They threw the juice.
No outs, bases loaded.
And let Russell
They've brought the
pitch.
infield in.
They're saying no. Feliz Navidad is going to come in to pitch. He's got 6 saves.
He now has 4 RBIs today.
Ransom! La 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 poof! How about that? Both teams on TV, both teams with a grand slam. Robbie Cano.
No outs, bases empty.
Parks one off Feliz Navidad. He has to pitch 3 batters. That's 8-4. Seager's coming to the plate. We're gonna let him hit.
Track 3.
And he whips. And now you got
1 out, bases empty.
Yes. Raul is so cool. And he flies to Hamilton 2 outs. Now you replace Feliz.
2 outs, bases empty.
Dan Wilson. DJ Wilson's going to come in to pitch. Because why not? So the Mariners are not giving CJ any help.
2 outs, man on second.
Here's Ichiro. Ichiro has been struggling though. 4-1 game. I wouldn't. You're gonna tell Ichiro to pinch hit? You're not gonna tell Ichiro he has to be pinch hit for. And he flies out. But the Mariners now have an 8-4 lead.
4 runs,
They had
3
the 2
hits,
runs of the
and
7th,
1
and
left
then the
on.
grand slam by Cano in
Top of the 9th.
Top of the 9th, Hansen is going to come out until he gives up a run. Kinsler's going to come in. So it's Kinsler, Hera, and Palmero. Kinsler. Ichiro's got the ball, 1 down with no
1 out,
points.
base is empty.
They got Toby Hera, who sucks. They want... Oh, they go with Pudge. Okay, Pudge is going to come in. Off the bench. Grounds it to Seager, who flips it to Davis. 2 down, and Rafi Palmero.
2 outs, base is empty.
You got a double. He fly. Ibanez squeezes it.
Seattle wins the game.
Yes.
Until next time, this is Replay Radio
they suck
signing
this
off.
year. They really suck. They're 40 games below 500 now. Hansen beats Russell. Cano, the hero. Well, come on. He had a grand slam. You have to be a hero. His 10th for the year. 6th and 3rd. He had 7 strikeouts, but he was worried about the knuckler. Russell loses Felice and Wilson. Moyer 5 in the 3rd. Nelson and Hansen. Second game of the series, and Yu Darvish losing to King Felix, but the Mariners win this one. So the Mariners win that one. Now let's go to the box scores. White Sox beat the Twins 4-2 in that big battle in the Central. Sakati beats Johan Santana. Reds beat the Braves 7-4. Dolph Luque beats Necro with his knucklers not going. John Franco the save. Votto and Bench going tater tots. The Astros win 5-4. Scott beats Houston Street. Billy Wagner picks up save number 10. Blackman, Walker, and Todd Helton for Colorado. Berkman and Jose Cruz Sr. for Houston. Detroit wins in the 10th, scoring 4 in the 10th, 9-5 in that crazy Central. Hernandez beats Zach Britton. Kaline and Parrish going tater tot. Blair for Baltimore. Dodgers crush Philly 9-1. Drysdale beats Robin Roberts. Tweet. Dixie Walker and Duke Snyder for LA. Miami beats San Diego 10-6. AJ Ramos beats the Goose. Cabrera going deep for Miami. Bip Roberts and Brian Giles for San Diego. Not really home run hitters. Cubbies win 5-4. Mordecai Three Finger Browns got 18 wins, even though his team is below 500. Higuera lost. Nicholson picks up the home run. Billy Nicholson, remember him? I don't. Royals beat the Yankees 5-1. Saberhagen beats Ruffing. Babe Ruth went deep, but Kansas City wins. The Cleveland Legends win 9-3, so that Central's still harsh. Rapid Robert Feller beats Chief Bender, who's doing much better in OTP. McGuire went deep for Oakland, but Jim Tomei goes deep not once but twice, but thrice. No. Cardinals beat the Pirates 3-2. Breachin beats Kramer. Bruce Sutter picks up a save. Why is he not the closer? Tampa beats Boston. Big win 6-2. Elks Cobb beats Rocket Roger Clemens. Blue Jays. Blue Jays, victory time. They're at 500. They win 8-3. Henke beats Nolan. Donaldson and Nagano DBD. What can you do? And finally, the Mets beat that's 8-5. Tug McGraw beats Tim Burke. Franco picks up his 19th save. Silverman and Dawson with home runs, but they still lose the Kraken game. Replay daily. Willie Mays walk-off in Grand Slam fashion. Play of the day and game of the day. Of course it would be. I mean, dude, 8-5. They walked Posey to get to George Davis, but they decided to pinch hit for George Davis. And guess who it is? It's Willie Mays. Game, set, match. It's over. It's over. And then a grand slam by Robbie Cano. That game is over. So the East. Boston's crushing it. White Sox half a game up on Cleveland, Detroit, and Minnesota. The good news for the White Sox is they do have a game in hand on Detroit and Minnesota. The bad news is Cleveland's got a game in hand on them. Oakland leads Seattle by 2.5 and the Angels by 5. Philly up by 1.5 over the Braves and the Metros. The Central, Pittsburgh leads City by half a game. St. Louis by 2. And San Fran crushing the Dodgers by 9 in the West. So, of course, teams above 500 would make the playoffs. So there would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Blue Jays would have to be above 500, no exceptions. The Idaho's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could move Toronto to the National League and make it 10 on 10. Yeah, whatever. But well, we'll see more of them on the 24th when the next scheduled appearance will be for PC Replay Baseball. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.